LorenzYo, this is Gabe right here. I'm actually 6 to 7 hours away for doing a yo-yo presentation for my language arts final. So, wish me luck. Now, who can tell me what a yo-yo is? A Maya. A thing that has a string. Well, if you thought that, I'm probably here to change your image on yo-yoing. So, from my personal experience, I started yo-yoing at the beginning of this school year, and I got inspired by my friends Gabe and Michael, and they both showed me like a lot of skills and how to yo-yo, how to bring it back up, and that's how I started. So the history of yo-yoing. Well, the first ever origin of the yo-yo was created in 1000 BC, and it was called the Diabolo, or the Chinese yo-yo. And then fast forward then, people after this was created, the Greeks and Europeans, the United States, they started creating their own origins of the yo-yo. So for example, the Greeks created yo-yo-like devices that looked like discs that were used for spools for thread or hanging their drapes. And then the Europeans also started trying to name the yo-yo. They started calling it like a bandolier or a quiz. And then the United States started calling them like return wheels or whirlybirds. And then in 1928, a Filipino man named Pedro Flores created the first ever yo-yo. After he created the yo-yo, he moved to the United States and started selling yo-yos, and they became pretty popular. Now, after a few years, 2 years later, in 1930, a man named Donald F. Duncan legally bought Pedro Flores' yo-yo name and created the first ever yo-yo brand. That brand was called Duncan Yo-Yo, the world's #1. Now, there is actually 5 types of styles of yo-yoing. There is 1A yo-yoing, 2A, 3A, 4A, and 5A. Now, 1A yo-yoing consists of one yo-yo, and it has a butterfly wing shape with the bearing, so that you could spin it, and you could do advanced string tricks. 2A is when you have 2 yo-yos at once, and they're round shaped in plastic, so that it could have something called auto return, where it comes straight back up after you throw it if you throw it right. With this advantage, you could throw it and then it would come back, and then you could do something called looping. And then 3A consists of 2 yo-yos also, but these are 2 string trick yo-yos. So you could do advanced string tricks, but with 2 yo-yos at once. 4A is also another string trick yo-yo, but it comes off the string, and it's a bit larger. So you could do advanced string tricks while it's coming off the string. And the last one is called 5A. So 5A is just like 1A yo-yoing, except it has a counterweight at the side, so that you could swing it around while you're doing advanced string tricks. The most common yo-yo that people use is actually 1A. Now the way the 1A yo-yo works is it has a couple of parts. It has this string, as you can see here. It has 2 yo-yo shells, and they both have things in them. So they have the ball bearing, which spins, where the string rides on. It has the axle, which holds everything together, and then it has the response pads, the red things that you see here. Now this is the most important part of the yo-yo. If you don't have response pads, then the yo-yo can't come back up. So the way you put the yo-yo together is you put the string on, you take the 2 halves, and you screw it together like so. And then that's the yo-yo. And then for my expert, I have Brandon Vu. He's the Australian yo-yo champion, and the reason he's my expert is because I really like his style and how good he is. He started when he was 12 years old, and he's 18 years old right now. He started yo-yoing after he picked up his first yo-yo and started getting better and better after that. So he's the champion of 1A yo-yoing. So what I'm about to do is to do a little yo-yo performance for you guys. Yay! Alright, here we go.
I'm serious.
That was hella cool.
LorenzYo, when you watch this, hi.
The sunlight hurts my eyes. Put on those shades and wait till yesterday. The sunlight hurts